The brand new prehistoric update is here, and with that comes brand new exotic seed packs. So today I'm going to be attempting to become a billionaire by only using the brand new ancient seed packs. And here we are. I now go by the name of Exotic Seed Pack Man 112. And as you can see, I got 25 of the brand new exotic seed packs. And even though I got that much, I'm only allowing myself to start with 5. But as I make more shekels, I'll allow myself to open more and more. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open up the first one. And if I'm being honest, I have no idea how good or bad they are, so this could either be very hard or very easy. And the first plant we got is a paradise petal though. And that seed actually looks really cool. It has a lot of texture. Anyways, with that being said, before I go ahead and plant anything down, I'm gonna be opening my 5 seed packs first. So here goes the second one, and come on, give me something good. Another paradise petal? Okay then. They do say 3rd time's the charm. Ooh, a horned dino shroom. That one's legendary. Okay, here we go. We got 2 more packs. Let's hope we get something good. A stone bite. And out of the last one, we're gonna get a firefly fern. Okay, and that's actually all the seed packs I can open up for now. So let's go ahead and start planting down my crops. We got 2 paradise petals, a horned dino shroom, and finally a firefly fern. And it looks like these paradise petals grow fairly quickly, so that's nice. Whoa, wait, this stone bite is already 10% grown. Yeah, that one grows really quick actually. Also, I really hope these are crops that I can harvest over and over again, or else I might be cooked. Also, like I said earlier, I really haven't looked into any of these seeds at all, so I really don't know how good or bad they are. I don't even know all the different types of seeds you can get. You know, I should probably check that out now that I think about it. Okay, so we got this thingamabobber, this lily looking thing. I'm pretty sure this is actually the dino horn. This is like the bone boo, I think it is. I don't know what this is, and I don't know what this is. Oh wait, actually, I'm pretty sure in the new crafting thing it shows, yes. Okay, so that first one's a stone bite, the paradise petal, horn dino shrew, bone boo, firefly fern, and then fossilite. Oh, okay, wait, we already got the stone bite, the horned dino shroom, the firefly fern, and then the only ones we're missing is the paradise petal, the bone boo, and then the fossilite then. Or actually, wait, no, I already got the paradise petal, didn't I? Yes, so the only ones I haven't gotten so far is the bone boo, and then that final one that looks like a stadium lights thing. Okay, yeah, with that being said though, all I gotta do now is go ahead and wait for all these to finish growing. Okay, and it looks like our first flower finished growing, the stone bite. Let's go ahead and pick it up, and it was a one-time harvest. Okay, that's an issue. Let's hope it sells for a lot at least then. I want to sell my inventory. 55,000. Oh, okay. I'm actually surprised that it sells for that much. Okay, and well, with that, we are 55% of the way to our first milestone and being able to open another 5 packs, so that's good. And it looks like these paradise petals are getting pretty close to fully grown, so that's also nice. This firefly fern and this horned dino shroom on the other hand though are barely at 11%, so those are gonna take a while. Okay, and it looks like this paradise petal is finally done. Also, unlike the last one I just harvested, this one actually looks like a multi-harvestable crop, so that's good. And yes, it is. We got a paradise petal that's 2.42 kgs, and it looked like the smallest one out of the bunch, so let's hope this is good. 22,000. Yo, wait, that's actually really good. Wait, these new plants are low-key a lot better than I thought they were gonna be. Like, I'm already about to hit the first milestone to get a whole nother 5 seed packs. Selling this one should low-key do it now that I think about it. Yeah, look at that, 34,000. And just like that, we've reached the 6-figure mark. Let's go. Meaning we get another 5 exotic ancient seed packs. Let's hope we get the fossilite. Okay, here goes the first roll. Come on, fossilite, please. Another horned dino shroom. That's the one that's literally only 25% grown, so I don't know if that's good or not. Here goes another roll, though. Come on, fossilite, please. Another stone bite. That was the worst one since it wasn't reharvestable. Paradise petal, stone bite, and here goes the last one. Another paradise petal. Well, that was some pretty bad rolls. I'm still obviously going to go ahead and plant them down though. So let's plant down the petals, the stone bites, and finally the horned dino shroom seed. And I'll place that one in its own lot, might as well. So now I guess I just gotta continuously farm all these paradise petals till I get to 1,000,000 and unlock 5 more seed packs. Luckily though, they sell for a good amount though, so that's nice. Yeah, look at that, 62,000. Okay, yeah, this low-key shouldn't be too bad. And now that I actually have a bit of shekels to play around with though, I'm gonna go ahead and check out the gear shop. Where's the gear shop? Wait, why is it just missing? Wait, is it because I never did the tutorial? Oh, I do have to do the tutorial. Okay, guys, I wasn't supposed to be buying normal gear stuff, but I kind of have to unlock the gear shop. Wait, maybe not? Okay, wait, maybe I don't? Okay, it's literally just 10 shekels. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it, because I do not know why the gear shop is not there. Okay, and then let's just plant it down. And then will that make the gear shop come back? Okay, yeah, unfortunately, I guess I did have to do the tutorial. The gear shop still isn't there though, which is a bit worrying. Okay, here, let's try resetting actually. Huh, the gear shop's there now. That was so weird. Also, before anyone says anything about me buying that carrot, I literally profited 10 shekels. That's like 0.0000000000001% of the way to 1,000,000,000. So like, it really doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the gear shop. Let's hope it has some good sprinklers or something. Show me the gear shop, please. We got watering cans, trowel, and then no sprinklers. I guess I will go ahead and buy the watering can so I can go ahead and water those dino shrooms. Also, I figured out the strat for the watering can. You literally just place one plop of water down, then you wait a few seconds for it to like have a growth spurt. Yeah, just like that. And look at that. And then you just repeat the process. Also, it looks like my stone bite finished growing, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And same with these paradise petals. Might as well go ahead and pick them up as soon as they become available. And yeah, now that we got those picked up though, we can continue watering the dino shroom. Oh, and actually, I forgot I had this, the firefly fern. Let's also go ahead and water that. Also, this is one unique looking flower. What is it even gonna look like when it's fully grown? Also, I know we're having a bit of a slow start, but trust me, things get crazy real fast. Oh, and man, we were so close, 79%. The gear shop did just reset this, so I could go ahead and check that out. Before I do that though, let's go ahead and pick up all these plants that are finished growing, sell them to get a bit more shekels, and there we go, we're up to 200,000. So now we can go waste some cash at the gear shop. So let's go ahead and buy 2 watering cans, and then there is no sprinklers in stock, unfortunately. And while I'm here, I am also going to go ahead and buy one of these common eggs, and you'll see why here in a bit. But for now, let's go ahead and place it down, and then let's continue watering this dino shroom. And now that I think about it, I also need to buy a trowel next time I go back to the gear shop. It's like kind of annoying just seeing all these plants close together. Anyways, with that being said, let's just go ahead and finish watering up all these plants until they're fully grown. And there we go. I didn't have enough watering cans to get the second dino shroom fully grown, but we did have enough for this first dino shroom and then this firefly fern. Also, looks like the actual mushroom plant of the dino shroom grows pretty quickly too. Look at it. I wonder how much that plant will sell for. Also, the seed shop did just restock, so I am gonna go ahead and check that out. I need one of each sprinklers for something I want to do later on. And unfortunately, we still haven't gotten a single sprinkler in stock. What is that luck? Okay, well, anyways, let's go back to my garden, and then I'm gonna go ahead and farm up all these paradise petals so they can start growing more. Also, low-key, this plant is very good. It grows a lot of paradise petals, and then each one goes for like, what was it again? I think 30,000. Yeah, look at that. They all sell for like 20 to 30,000. And since one singular crop grows a lot, that's actually a very solid plant. With that being said though, let's see if this dino shroom or this firefly fern can beat it. Also, we haven't gotten any weather events at all, so like that's kind of weird. Anyways, for now, I guess all I can really go ahead and do is continuously farm out all these plants until I get to 1,000,000 shekels so I can unlock the next 5 seed packs. So we might as well just go ahead and do that. Ooh, Ooh, okay, now I was just farming my paradise petals as one does, and look at this. The horned dino shroom finally finished growing, and this thing low-key took a while to grow, so it better sell for a lot. Let's go ahead and harvest it, and then how much is this worth? I want to sell this. 77,000, okay. Wait, that's actually pretty good if I'm being honest. If I can manage to get like a gold or rainbow dino shroom, like we'd be making hundreds of millions pretty much instantly. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot, but this firefly fern still hasn't like grown at all. That's crazy. At this rate, I'm gonna reach 1,000,000 shekels before it even finishes growing. Oh, and wait, actually, I almost forgot, but my common egg is ready. What will we get? Come on. A dog. Okay, okay. And if I'm being honest, I don't really want a dog. There's actually an ulterior motive for the reason of getting this egg, and that's because with the new dino update, you can give your pets to this one scientist guy, and then he'll turn him into a dino egg. How does it work? I have no idea, but it works, so that's cool, I guess. Anyways, so now I just gotta wait an hour and I'll have a dino egg. And in the meantime, I can just grind all these paradise petals, which low-key, for them only being a rare plant, they're really good. They have like a base price of 20,000 shekels, and like they grow like 3 or 4 per bush, and they grow really quickly too, so that's nice. Oh, and wait, yes, this is perfect. We finally got a weather event. So instead of just instantly farming them up this time, I'm gonna let them cook for a bit. Ideally, I get wet on this horned dino shroom though, low-key. Oh, and wait, I just realized this other one still isn't finished growing. Let's actually go ahead and buy another watering can for it. Okay, and there we go. It's done growing. Also, this one is like tiny compared to the other one. That's all right though. Luckily, when it comes to the base of a plant, size really doesn't matter. The fruit on it can still become massive. Okay, and the storm just ended, and we literally only got one paradise petal with wet on it. That's crazy. I can't even lie. Anyways, I'm still gonna go ahead and farm every single one up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sell my inventory. Yo! And wait, just like that, we've already passed 1,000,000. Ooh, and our firefly fern is done. Let's go ahead and pick that up too. How much will this sell for? Yo, that looks cool. Looks like a lantern almost. Come on, Steven. How much is this worth? 64,000. Yo! Besides the fact that it literally takes forever to grow, that's actually not bad. Okay, and now that we've passed 1,000,000 though, that means we get another 5 seed packs. So let's hope we get the fossilite, or bone boo would also be nice. Come on. Another paradise petal? Seriously? Like, they're good, but like I already have so many of them. I don't want any more. Okay, come on. I'd rather have a paradise petal than a stone bite. Bro, I was so close to a rainbow, but another stone bite? That stinks. Bro, the fossilite was right there. I was literally 2 off, bro. Okay, here goes the last one. Ooh, a bone boo. That's actually not bad. And instead of just placing it down for that one, I'm actually gonna go ahead and wait till later. For now though, I will go ahead and place down these stone bites. And then I'll also go ahead and place down these paradise petals. And then the gear shop did just reset, so let's go ahead and see if I could get some sprinklers. And nope, apparently not a single sprinkler wants to come into stock. Okay then. And I'm not gonna lie, these plants are low-key really good. We're already up to 1.4 mil, and we've had like no mutations grown on the plants either. So like imagine when I actually start stacking mutations, I'm gonna be rolling in it. But anyways, with that being said, we still need like another 9,000,000 shekels before we unlock the final 10 summer seed packs, meaning we gotta get to work. Also, look at this dino shroom. It's huge. I told you the size of like the main plant didn't matter at all. Okay, and this dino shroom is fully grown now. Let's actually go ahead and pick it up and see how much it'll sell for. Bro, you're actually trolling. A sandstorm happens the second after I pick it up. Man. Anyways, let's go ahead and check the value out. 134,000. Yeah, GG's, that would have been worth like 500k. Pretty sure the sandy mutation is like a 3x. Bro, like actually, what is that luck? Okay, and well, back to grinding I go though. We already have quite a bit of paradise petals though, so that's good at least. Also, for these stone bites, I'm not gonna bother picking them up until they get loads of mutations. Since they're like a one-time farm either way, there's no point of picking them up before they stack any. Okay, and I've only been farming this for like, I want to say 20 minutes, and I'm not gonna lie, these paradise petals are low-key crazy good. Look at how much I have already. Also, as you may or may not have noticed, but I have less shekels now, and that's because I finally got some sprinklers. I got 2 advanced and then 1 basic sprinklers. Oh, and yeah, to top all that off, we even got a gold paradise petal. Look at that. And if I really want to, I could go ahead, farm that right now, get that quick 20x multiplier, and make a quick 400,000 shekels. But I'm not going to be doing that. If lightning strikes that, that's instantly worth like 40 million shekels, not 400 mil, but still that 40 million shekels is insane. And with that being said, let's go ahead and pick up all these other paradise petals that don't have gold on them. Oh, and I guess I'll leave the sandy ones too, might as well. Then let's pick up this horned dino shroom, that's a huge one. And finally this firely fern. And then let's see how much more shekels I'll get. I'm guessing that I'll get like 2.3 million from my inventory, and I have a whole lot of like stuff, so this is doable. I'm not even gonna lie. Come on, Steven. 2.3 mil. 3.6? Sheesh. Bro, that was literally like only half an hour worth of farming with like next to no mutations. And we're already at 5 mil. These new ancient seeds are crazy. Also, keep in mind, even though 5 million seems like a lot of shekels for only 30 minutes of work, I'm only 0.5% of the way to a billion. So at this rate, it would literally take days of straight grinding. So I still have a whole lot of work to do. Oh, and also besides windy events, I really haven't had like any luck at all with mutations. Like I've literally only gotten windstruck, and that's pretty much it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and lock in for like another 30 minutes and then see how much more shekels I can get. I just need to double what I got right now, and I could finally open the last 10 seed packs. Okay, now I've just been grinding for like another 20 minutes, and look at this. We got one of the new mutations, clay, which if I'm not mistaken, I think is just like sandy plus rain mixed, or plus wet. And I wonder how much that sells for, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and try it out. I want to sell this. 90,000, okay. For a single small paradise petal, that's pretty good. Also, talking about paradise petals, look at this. We got a massive one. I'm low-key gonna go ahead and let that one cook. Like, I do not want to pick that one up. Also, another reason that I came back is because my dino egg finally finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up, and I'm not gonna go ahead and use it for anything just yet. I'm gonna save it for now. And with that being said, I did also think ahead. So I bought another common egg so I can hatch it and then give it to the dino guy so I can get another dino egg. And there we go, the DNA machine has started. Oh, and yeah, I also managed to get some more sprinklers earlier, so that's nice. The only thing I'm missing now is a master and godly one. Also, while I'm still here, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase another common egg. So after this DNA finishes analyzing, I could go ahead and repeat the process. With that being said though, let's go ahead and place the common egg down. And now I want to go ahead and see how much shekels I'll get for my full inventory. Will it get me to 10 mil? No, will not. Okay, we're super close. And now, instead of just like constantly farming them, I think I'm gonna give them a bit of time and see what type of mutations they get on them. And before I actually go AFK to let that happen, I'm gonna be buying 2 trowels and then moving all the planes together just in case, like, for if a lightning event happens. Okay, so it's been about an hour now, and I'm not gonna lie, we barely got any mutations. Like, we literally just got a couple windstruck and moonlit, and it looks like that's about it. Okay, so I think the plan will actually be to just pick up all the flowers, get myself to 10 million shekels, and then hope I get a better plant out of the last 10 seed packs. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick up all these paradise petals, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up these stone bites too, might as well. Oh, and yeah, I can also go ahead and move these horned dino shrooms back to where they were. Let's move those there. Oh, and wait, actually, before I pick anything else up, a sandstorm literally just started. So let's hope we could get some of that on our dino shrooms, or like a good plant. So while we wait for those to mutate, let's go ahead and sell my inventory of the plants that I just picked up. And another 1.5 mil. Nice. And there goes the sandstorm event. Oh, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up all these small petals. I'll leave the big one just because that one's worth like a lot more. And on second thoughts, I'm gonna just go ahead and pick it up. It's making getting all the small smaller ones a lot harder. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and that should put me over the 10 million mark. Yes, sir. So now that we got more than 10 million, that means we finally unlocked the last 10 seed packs. Come on, give me the fossilite, please. Bruh, paradise petal. Okay, it's all good. I still got another 9 tries. Bruh. Ooh, that one's all right. Brother, seriously? Again? Trash. Bro, we're down to our last 4. We might actually be cooked again. Ooh, that one's all right. Bruh. Man. Okay, well, we got absolutely cooked. This is going to be a slow journey to a billion. GG's only, I guess. Anyways, let's go ahead and place all these paradise petals down so they can start growing. And then I'm pretty sure I also have a watering can. Yes, I have 5 left. Let's go ahead and grow them a bit. Okay, well, anyways, let's go ahead and place down our other 2 firefly fern seeds. And I'm actually going to wait to place down these stone bite seeds till later. And with that being said, there really isn't much more that I can do right now besides just grinding out these paradise petals. Oh yeah, also, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and place down one of my dinosaur eggs. I have plenty either way. I have one cooking over there, and then I got an extra one here. Also, they look sick. Look at that. They even got like a little dino skull on them. That's pretty cool. Anyways, and with that being said, let's just go ahead and lock in for a bit. Oh, yes. Wait, finally. Wait, I actually need a godly sprinkler. With that, I could now go ahead and craft a lightning rod. Wait, yes. So now when a thunderstorm comes around, I have like a pretty high chance of getting shocked fruit. Oh, that's actually about to make me so much shekels. Okay, so now I just need another godly and master sprinkler to come back into stock. Unfortunately, though, I currently do not have enough to get the master sprinkler. So that means I need to get back to grinding. Also, the reason I moved this one is because it has a gold one on it. So like when I'm spamming pickup, I don't accidentally want to pick up the gold one, because if this gold one gets shocked on it, like it'll be worth several hundred millions. But with that being said, let's actually go back to locking in. Okay, and I've literally only been grinding for like 40 minutes, I want to say, and we already got a max backpack, meaning it's time to go sell. And let me guess, 5.2 million shekels. 7.4, sheesh. We're officially 1.6% of the way there. At this rate, I'll just have to do what I just did like another 100 times. Let's go. Yeah, I really need that master sprinkler. Okay, and we just maxed our backpack space out again, and look at this. Look at how many gold plants we got. We got one of these firefly ferns to turn gold. Then we got 3 of the paradise petals. And well, we actually had 4, but I accidentally picked one up. No. Also, if this one would have gotten lightning on it, it would literally be worth 100 times 451,000. So it would literally be worth 450 million. Or no, 45 million. Bro, that's literally such a waste. But anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and I should be past 20 million now. Yes, sir. Holy, I got like 10 million from that. Nice. Anyways, and the gear shop did once again just restock, so let's go ahead and buy some sprinklers. Come on, have some good sprinklers for me. Just advanced? I'll take one of those actually. So now that puts me up to 2 godly, 3 basic, and then 3 advanced. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, I also went ahead and picked up my lightning rod already. And now before I get back to grinding, I also ended up putting all my dinosaur eggs down, since I just realized the thing that I wanted to do with them really wasn't worth it. So I'm not gonna do it. Pretty much what I was planning on doing was to make one of these amber mutation sprays, but then I realized it cost 1,000,000 shekels to make, and then you need to spend 15 million shekels to get a cleaning spray. And I searched it up, and the amber mutation is literally only a 10x, so like that's definitely not worth it. So with that being said, now I'm just hoping I get some cool, useful dinos. And with all that out of the way, I think it's about time I get back to grinding all these plants out. Yo, and look at that. We got a golden firefly fern. So what I'm gonna go ahead and actually do is run back to the crafting section and then craft another lightning rod. So let's give them one of our godly sprinklers, one of our advanced sprinklers, and then finally one of our basic sprinklers. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm actually gonna go ahead and craft a shocked spray. And yes, I'm gonna have to spend 15 million to actually buy the spray from the gear shop later, but that's all right. And the reason for that is because this firefly fern, once it's fully grown, has a base price of like 60,000 shekels. But you then multiply that 60,000 shekels by 20, which is the multiplier that gold gives, and we get 1.2 mil. And then if you multiply that 1.2 mil by the 100x multiplier that the lightning gives you, that's literally 120 million shekels. So like that's actually insane. And let's actually go ahead and use my trowel to move it, because let's just say I might have accidentally picked up another one of those gold petal flowers. Yeah, I need to stop fumbling the bag. Anyways, with that being said, though, let's go ahead and get my trowel out, and then let's move this bad boy right back here. And there we go. Now the chances of picking it up by accident should be a lot less, because like when I'm on this side of the garden, I'm like extremely careful just because of all my gold plants. Okay, yeah, with that being said though, let's actually get back to grinding, and I'll be back after that lightning rod finishes crafting. Yo, and yes, wait, a lightning storm finally happened. Okay, wait. I need to get my trowel quick. No. Wait, yes plus no. Bro, good thing I placed my lightning rod there. I literally just placed that down like a minute ago. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and move all these other things though. And bro, I was too late to get like all my other fruits down, so that's like a huge bummer. Okay, anyways, before this lightning storm ends though, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And bruh, did another lightning just get redirected over here? It did. No. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pick all these fruits up quickly. And that's exactly why I wanted to pick them up quickly. There goes my lightning rod. Bruh, and I didn't even get any lightning on these horned dino shrooms. Those things have a base of like 100,000, so that would have been 10 million per. Okay, wait. Before this lightning storm ends though, let's go ahead and buy another trowel so I can like move stuff around next time without having to like worry about coming to the gear shop. And let's actually buy 3. Also, I just realized on the bright side, now that I got shocked on all these items, I don't gotta worry about spending the 15 million shekels to buy like the spray. Yeah, the cleaning spray. Also, look at how sick this looks. It literally looks insane. And yes, wait, lightning struck this other plot of fruit too. Oh, let's go. That was low-key a crazy good lightning storm. It literally hit everything. Bro, look at how much shocked items we have. Literally everything in my inventory is shocked. Oh, wait. This was gonna sell for so much. Windstruck, shocked, moonlit, wet, gold. Okay, how much will this one sell for? 46 mil? Sheesh. Okay, low-key, what are the chances we get to 1 billion shekels with just the fruits in my inventory? Okay, well, here goes the moment of truth. I want to sell my inventory. 750 million is insane. Wait, these new ancient fruits are actually so good. Like, I genuinely thought that would only get me a couple 100 mil, but 750 mil? That's actually bananas. Oh, and look at that. We still got another firefly fern that's shocked. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pick up all of these shocked fruits just because, like, they won't be worth much without a base mutation, such as rainbow or gold. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and sell our inventory one last time before we get back to grinding. Come on. 45 million. Okay, I can't complain. Like, we already got crazy lucky with that thunderstorm. And now, before I go back to grinding, I'm actually gonna go ahead and make one of those lightning mutated sprays. So let's go ahead and spend 15 million of my hard-earned shekels on the cleaning spray. Then let's go ahead and craft the mutation spray shocked. Let's go ahead and submit one of those. And then let's also submit my lightning rod and 1 million shekels. And now, before this gets done, my main goal is to get another gold firefly fern, because they have a base value of like around 60k, I think it was. So times that by 20, it's 1.2 mil, and then times 100, that's 120 mil, meaning it would get me all the way to pretty much the 1 billion shekels that I need. Oh, and yeah, also, remember what I said earlier about the dinosaur eggs, that what I wanted to do wasn't efficient? Well, now that I have the cleaning spray, it's not too inefficient to do. So let's go ahead and craft this mutation amber spray. Let's submit a cleaning spray, and then I can submit that last dinosaur egg that I have no use for. And nice, that was only 100,000 shekels. That's not too shabby, especially for a 10x multiplier. Okay, yeah, as I was saying though, the only thing I need now is to get a gold mutation on one of these firefly ferns, and I should have the 1 billion. Okay, and there we go. My shock spray literally just finished crafting. So now I'm trying to think if I want to do the sprinkler method or not, since I haven't really been getting lucky with any more golden flowers anymore. Like, I literally got one golden firefly fern, but look at it, it's kind of like tiny, so like I don't even think it's worth it. Anyways, and yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I will go ahead and do the sprinkler method. I unfortunately haven't managed to get a master sprinkler in stock, but like, it should still work well enough without it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get my travel this plant over here as close as possible, and now let's go ahead and place down all my sprinklers, which includes a godly one, an advanced one, and finally a basic sprinkler. And now I gotta go ahead and pick all these plants up quick. Okay, and there we go. Now that I got all the plants picked up, all I gotta do now is leave and come back in like half an hour. Okay, we're back, and I kind of just realized that I never placed the bone boot down, so if I place it down before the flashbang, will it, like, grow? Holy. Wait, and it did grow. I'm low-key surprised that worked, but that's not why I was saying holy. Look at these huge plants. Oh, we even got a rainbow one. Also, this bone boo looks absolutely insane. Okay, wait, before I mess with anything of that, bruh, I just picked this up on accident. How much is this even worth? 2 mil? Wait, I might have just trolled. This with mutation spray would have gotten me up to over 1 billion. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and then that's 4 mil. And now, before I do anything else, I need to go ahead and clear this garden up because I like can't do anything. Okay, and there we go. Everything's pretty clean now. And I was just thinking, after a lot of thought, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put the shock mutation spray onto this rainbow petal. And the reason for that is because like the rainbow is like a base multiplier, so it's worth 50 times more than like any of the other petals. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and get my amber spray and put it on the rainbow one. And yo, wait, that looks sick. Anyways, here goes a moment of truth though. Is this worth 132 million? Come on, please. 500 million? Yo! Wait, that's actually insane. Okay, wait, for the funsies now though, let's just go ahead and pick everything up. Okay, and only 21 million, that's kind of mid. But anyways, just like that, I've officially become a billionaire using only the brand new exotic ancient seed packs.